Testing, testing. Am I streaming? Sure seems like it. Alright, cool. Guess I'll presume I am then. Alright, so I'm just playing Car Mechanic basically while I 3D print some stuff. How the heck do I multitask? Is that hard to do? Seems like it is. Let me sign into chat here. Oh no, I didn't keep any of my chat sign in. How annoying. I don't necessarily remember passwords for things. I wish it wouldn't ask you. Yeah, I get why it needs to ask you for passwords, but it's just, you know, hard for people like me who don't remember them. There we go. Two-step verification. That's fine. I can do that. You gonna sign me in? Hope so. Let's see if that worked. Test. Yep, that seemed to work. Alright, cool. I got my chat up and working. There's my control panel. Alright, I'll just leave chat open in the corner then so I can get back to my car mechanicking while that's printing some stuff. Should be done fairly soon. It's not a big print. Alright, so I was getting these tires taken off. I guess I could multitask if I was smart. Did they say anything about the tires, actually? And I'm second guessing myself. No, this is brakes. Just kidding. Let's not do that. That one that's stuck there. That's not going to be good. I didn't say anything about any of the other stuff. I saw disc ventilated, disc. It was about brakes, brake disc and all that. So I'm going to take off the wheels, obviously, to get to the brakes. Alright, cool. We got the brake caliper. Brake pads got to go. Does it say brake disc? I wish I could, and maybe you can, maybe I just can't yet, examine this to test it without just taking it off. Let's see what my list of things was again. It was brake pads, brake disc, disc ventilated. So it's definitely one of these rear ones because the front ones were the ventilated ones. I'll just make sure I'm taking all that off. Yeah, it looks like I got all of that removed. And so, what is the... Oops, I think I need to look at the car to do this. It needs to be above 31%. Let me start removing some of this stuff from my list here. So 31%, pretty much just the brake disc. Brake pads are actually fine, really? Even though that's what the guy came in here for? So what, he just had a problem with one brake disc, basically. Is that really it? I mean, it says to poor brake performance. Repair parts with a minimum condition of 31%. I mean, unless I'm missing something, it's basically just that brake disc. So I guess I'll just do that. Let's see, regular brake disc, there you go. And I'll just go ahead and start putting stuff back on. I mean, it didn't, oh wait. So I had one left on here, the ventilated one I didn't check on the front, shit. Okay, let me check that one too. So actually I do have one bad ventilated one as well. Oops. Okay. So that should cover me, right? Let's go back to mount. Ventilated. Well, this one's 31. Did I just not see the percentage because it was too low down or something? Let me sort by condition, I guess. So I got one bad ventilated disc. Okay, so brake pads are bad, calipers, so I do need one caliper, two brake pads, another caliper, I already had the ventilated disc. I guess everything else is fine though, is that right? Okay, So let's go ahead and back to mount mode. Okay. We got one. And then of course I do need brake pads, so let me go grab those. Oh gosh. So we got 2 brake pads, a brake disc. Let's go ahead and get the brake pads first. We have the... Oh look, I got a chatter. Yo yo, what's up? I'm just doing some 3D printing, and then this is called Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So it's just literally you're simulating a car mechanic job. Been kind of fun. I've just been playing this to kill time while my prints have been printing. Let me actually go grab that print too. But hello, Zuma T-Man. Yo, yo, yo. Alright. So hopefully I'm not lagging. I guess you'll tell me if I am, hopefully. Test. This is a test to check lag. How long until you see this? But, so as far as what I was printing, no cat in the cat cam. Q sad mute. Yeah, you're right about that. He's chilling over here right next to me, actually, on the couch. I guess I need a couple cat cams. So I printed this little, toothpaste thingamabobber. Let me see if I can, well, please. Close up, filters, chroma keys coming off for a little bit. Immediately, you say. So I'm guessing, yeah, it doesn't seem like the lag's too bad, which is good. It doesn't say I have any drop frames, and the signal strength seems to be pretty strong, so good. But yeah, I printed this. Ooh, no, focus. There's my Sensodyne toothpaste. I printed this little Thingiverse file I found for a ratcheting toothpaste sort of squeezer thing, right? And the way it works is pretty simple. You feed it in through the back here, and it's a bit hard to finagle in here. That was my major gripe. But it's a bit hard to get in there, and then you have to finagle it into this key section where you can start ratcheting it. Yo, yo, what's up, Power On? How's it going? I don't know, it's kind of hard to use, and so my initial thought was, is this thing a bit over-engineered? And I think, yes, it probably is. And so I literally just took some dimensions of the toothpaste holder and made this. It's literally just a little piece with a hole in it, and I'm going to see if this tolerance is okay, but seems like it probably is. But this will be a pretty simple fix. You just have to sort of jam it through on the first go, and yeah, that seems to be about right. So it literally just is acting as a boom. I mean, that literally does the exact same thing as this, with about a third of the filament and probably half the print time. No moving parts, nothing to break. It's just literally a clip. Pretty unnecessary invention, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't need this. I just thought it was cool. It was a free download, so why not? And then I just decided to sort of make a version of it myself just to see if I could. And yeah, it works pretty good. Actually, this isn't even for this, if I'm being honest with you. Let me go grab something else real quick. Hold on. Hold please. So to be honest, I figured something like this could pull double duty. And this works, right? But I figured it could also work as a little help with this. I've been feeding these to my cat a lot lately, and he really likes them. My one gripe is, obviously you're squeezing out the food, and it gets a bit annoying to do. Then he has to wait, and I sort of roll it up. It's not like it's hard to do, but I just don't want to. And so I made this with the intention of, it's literally just a dispenser for this, basically. And I can just squeeze it out, so... It looks like maybe the toothpaste was a little bit thicker. It's probably partially because this thing isn't open, so some of it's getting like shot back. But it's not quite as tight on this as it was on the toothpaste, probably because of the thicker container. So I could make this thing, I could probably just shrink the print. I mean, it needs to be shrunk anyway. It's obviously way too wide. But yeah, multi-purpose. I thought it was kind of cool. Any sort of tube you need to squeeze out, you can certainly do it with this. So got me one of those bad boys. I might go ahead and queue up another one to print. Let me pop back into pew 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 pew. Let's see, there's my gaming screen. Push that hard enough and power feed the cat. I have noticed that actually. The more you, if you feed him a bit, if you feed him a bit, let's see if I can get that in cam. Yeah, look at that, bam. If you feed him faster, he does tend to eat faster, which is pretty funny. But I'm gonna go ahead and send another one of these to print. This one worked pretty well, I just wanted to test it. I guess I can check now that I have one for this little churro. I could make one specifically for this little churro guy. So this is probably, let's see. This was half as wide, so I could probably half this thing's width. And then I think it could stand to be maybe 5 to 10% tighter. And so I'm going to toss this. I'm going to toss this setting on here. In fact, I'll just pop over into the Creality Slicer full screen. So I'm going to make this thing a bit more narrow. So it's this X dimension, 50%. And then I think I will change this to about, I don't want a uniform scale though. I want to make this only 50. And I'd like to make this about 90. So now the hole will be a bit tighter, and then obviously the whole thing is a lot more narrow since it's just for the little churro. I'm going to reslice this. This will be less multi-purpose, but it's just fun, why not? I'm going to send this print off, start that, and let that thing go in the background while we go back to what we were doing. Foie gras. No, wait, how do you spell that? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, the force-fed goose. Saw a documentary one time on how they take the ducks and feed them so much to whatever bloats up, and that's how they get this. Oh, yeah. So they overfeed the ducks because it makes the liver more fatty. They're literally force-feeding ducks to make them fat. More than they're willing to eat, that's why they have to literally make them eat it. Just a Pepsi. Nothing too exciting, unfortunately. It is Sunday. But it is good. Alright. Popping back over. Yeah, I was actually, I was filming a YouTube video, and I kind of got distracted. What? Who does that? I got distracted because I was, printing stuff, and it takes time. So you're like, I'll just pop over here into this car mechanic simulator and play this while my print's going, and then, I got a bit bored and figured I'm recording a bunch of filler I'm not going to use. I might as well hop on here and stream a little bit. Why not, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pop back into the game. So I forgot what we were doing, if I'm being totally honest with you. I'll just start replacing parts and go from there, though. Pepsi, you not buying Coke because of their ice involvement? You know what? I heard about that. It's not the ice involvement, right? Is it because they gave like a commemorative? Is that how the words work? Oh, I see. I do need another part. I need another ventilated disc. They gave like a commemorative can or bottle to Trump, I guess. But I thought they do that with everyone. But yeah, I did hear people were protesting Coke. But no, I think I might have had this box of Pepsi longer than Trump's actually been in office. I've been trying to cut back on the soda. And so I haven't drank a ton of it lately, and that's just what I happen to have in the fridge. No, I like Coke too. I just bought Pepsi because I wanted to at the time. They were letting ICE agents in. Oh, I'll have to look more into that. I didn't really hear about all that jazz. Yeah, I knew there was stuff going on, but to be honest... Oh, to deport people? For Coke? Oh, what, like at their factories or something, or what? Yeah, I'm totally lost, and I have definitely not been following that. I don't typically follow the news super closely. Like, I see the clips when they're like forced upon me, kind of when they foie gras the news to me. I do, listen to it, but I don't go out of my way to consume a lot of news media. It seems like it's overly saturated with negative news. And so for the most part, it's like, I just kind of want to tune it out. There's nothing I can particularly do about it outside of, voting, how I feel about things. So a lot of times I just sort of, it is all over social media. I'm not on social media like a ton. Obviously I'm streaming right now, and I do go like on TikTok or YouTube and look at the shorts, but no, most of my feed isn't very political. A new term? Which one? What did I say? I do say some weird terms. Let's see. Okay, we got the brake pads back on, brake calipers. Brake caliper cylinder. I was like, its name's the same. Okay, got that back on. Let's remount that tire. So basically the name of the game is you typically can remove stuff. They'll come in with like a list of complaints and they'll say, this is wrong with my car, or I think I might need this. And then you can take a look at the parts, and when you remove them, you can kind of inspect them and see the quality of the parts. And you sort of just have to make sure that everything you're putting back on is going to be a minimum quality that's described by the the customer essentially. Some want it brand new, some just want it within a certain spec to actually continue working. So you see I'm putting these old brake pads back on, these old calipers and cylinders back on, because I believe, and I can double check, the minimum was 31% for the condition of the parts. Goes along with the term regurgitating news install. You're being force-fed it like foie gras. Yeah, I mean, that is certainly how I feel a lot of times with news. It's not that I don't care, it's just that so much bad stuff constantly happens, it's hard to really keep up with it all. It's sort of like emotional fatigue, I guess you'd almost say. It's not that I don't care, it's just that I'm running out of emotional bandwidth to care. And so obviously I have stuff going on with me personally in my own life, and I mean everyone does, right? And so it's hard to care about everything that's happening all the time, all around the world. As cruel as that might sound, it's just for my own sanity. I mean, I can't possibly, sympathize with everyone, everywhere, all the time. And so it looks like these are a bit low, actually. So do I need another one of... Let's see, what were these? Looks like I do need a brake caliper and maybe a cylinder as well. No? Just the caliper. Let me go grab one more caliper off the computer here. So, brake caliper 75 CR. I think that's check, maybe. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to stand for. Okay, we got the brake pads. 46% is plenty good for this gentleman, as he said. 100% on the caliper. 31's fine. Bolt those back on. Yeah, it's kind of a relaxing game, though, don't you think? I mean, there's not much to it. You're just sort of following the instructions. They kind of spoon-feed you a little bit, but this is the very beginning of the story. I literally just started a new game. They've made Car Mechanic Simulator quite a few times. I think this is the third or fourth iteration of it. All right, let's check the status. So they make things very easy to understand for the most part. We'll pop this car back down. And I should have another order I can take after this one. You can see the car's not in great condition, but that's all they asked us to fix, so that's all that's getting fixed. And then I tend to like to clear out my inventory of all these like crappy parts, just to not confuse me. They gave me a free case of something. Oh, it's, what, DLC or something? I got a case as a bonus from my case, which is kind of, a bit much. But fine, I guess I got another case from my... I better not get another case. That's a pretty dumb mechanic. Car mechanic. Dude! So... okay. Yeah, this is my third case that I got... This case I got from the case that I got from the case. Yeah, that's great. Thank God, I didn't want another case. They gave me barn location maps, I guess... Yeah, sure. You can put barns on my map. Okay. Let's take another order. Let's see here. This is a story order. It doesn't look like it's gonna expire. This one, poor brake performance again. 1992 Katagiri Tamago. That's definitely a real car name, huh? What's this? Name's Joanna. Was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It's almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil, filters, and fill the missing fluids. Haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was a tapping in the camshaft. Don't know what he meant. Neither do I. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. It doesn't. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. So I just need to change the oil and maybe do some other stuff. I'll go ahead and take that task. Any deliveries? If you mean real world deliveries, yes. I have something I'm expecting in the mail. My dad is sending me a gas cap that hasn't arrived yet, but I did get this, totally unrelated. This is just an ink stamping pad. I was very needlessly trying to print a stamp. Let's see here. So, as you can see, I had the orange filament loaded, so I went ahead and went with that. So I printed this little inverted stamp of my inverted stamp. Let me go ahead and do another close-up pop over. Hold on. Hold please. Let me tab out here. Let me see. Let me just check my door to make sure. I don't think I had any more deliveries. I had quite a few, but I've also got distracted. Nope. No more deliveries as of yet. The only thing I've gotten so far was that. I am expecting a couple more things. I have a snack box coming, that gas cap's coming, but so far I've gotten my little ink pad, which I wasn't especially waiting for. My phone's alerting me that it just saw me at the door, which, yes, I was just at the door. I already knew this kind of wouldn't work very well, but I wanted to try. So there's the ink pad. There's the stamp, right? Ink this bad boy up. Plenty of ink on there, right? You think, oh, that looks great. And go ahead and stamp it down. And pretty subpar. I mean, it certainly stamps. I wouldn't say it stamps well, but that's simply because you normally have a rubbery material, and this is a hard PLA, so it's not ideal stamping material. I thought about coating it in wax or maybe some sort of rubber coating, something that would allow for a more stamp, but yeah, just for fun. I think the stamp pad was about $3 or something ridiculously cheap like that, so no big miss there. Let's see. Pardon me, 1 second. Just responding. Goddamn, talking is hard. Responding to some text messages. Okay. Back to the game. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Got distracted. Car status. No, let's move the car. Car lift A. What did she say she wanted? She said blah, 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 fix my... Oh gosh. There's a lot of stuff that she wants fixed. That sounds terrible. Oh, I'm regretting taking this order. Oh no, this looks like a lot of work. Okay, well, brake pads, I mean, yeah. A belt tensioner, a cam gear, no clue. Camshaft, idle roller. There's a lot of stuff that she wants fixed. Goodness gracious. And then stuff that's not discovered. Oh no. Alright, well, first and foremost, I know how to drain oil. Let's just go ahead and pop this onto the lift. Oh. Print's done. Hold please. Be right back. Hey, did somebody order a churro squeezer? Well, I got one right here. Let's go. Woo! Let's see. Alt-tab, close-up, filters, and no chroma key, please. I don't know why, but anything vaguely close to orange seems to just get immediately canceled. This is printed in orange, so it doesn't like that. Yeah, let's see here. So you can see I printed this quite a bit smaller, maybe a little too small. This thing definitely doesn't have any extra clearance to speak of. I think I could probably fold in this little side piece here, I guess. Not going to hurt anything to do. Yeah, okay, I can. That's not a big deal. So I just folded it in the little seam here. Yeah, that's certainly tighter like I intended it to be. And yeah, boom, there you go. It's a miniature version of the toothpaste squeezer, now for churro. I do think I could just use this for multiple things, but it is nice to have a dedicated piece for just the churros, in case I get it all gross and churro-y, so it's very stinky. So there's the toothpaste one, there's the churro one, so that's cool. We got those going. Let's see if I have anything else I want to toss on the printer queue while I'm here. Let's pop over back into gaming mode, so at least there's some stuff going on. I don't necessarily have something I want to print right now. I might just go ahead and temporarily turn off the print cam since I don't really need it. And I don't know if that's super annoying to hear in the background. I'm going to go turn it off so you're not hearing the air in the background in case you can hear it. Yeah, it is a very tight fit. I mean, shrinking it definitely did help. I think I made it a bit too narrow. I could have left it a bit wider, but not the end of the world. It does fit, for sure. All right. Just turned off a couple of extra things I had going. I had a dehumidifier, an air filter, the printer fans. So went ahead and just turned off everything else. Why not, right? Okie dokie. Back to YouTube. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. All right, cool. There's that. So let's pop back into the game. Okay, so she had quite a few things that she supposedly needs, but main thing is the oil, the oral. Gotta change the oral out. Here we go. Go ahead and grab this under car lift A. Use equipment. Go ahead and drain all that out. And let's see here. Move that back into place. So I got the oil drained. She said there's quite a few problems. I don't know if it's from under here necessarily. If I can just turn on inspection mode. The filter's yellow. Does that mean it's no good? Oh, you can literally sit here and just examine the entire thing. Okay, well, I guess I'll do that. It looks like a lot of the parts here are quite a bit higher condition than the last car. This car is less shitty, I guess. Really getting a lot of alerts today, goodness. Alright, so let's see. I can definitely do the brake pads, that's no problem. I don't even know where this rubber bushing would be. Oil filter I saw, idle roller. Oh, I know where the idle roller is, somewhere around here, right? Either this side or over here, perhaps. I see crankshaft, timing cover. Oh, that's gonna have to come off, I guess. Mini Cooper car. Yeah, they use these, what do you call them? Oh, what? This doesn't want to come off. I think this is in the way, maybe. Okay, well this is coming off first, I guess. There's the idle roller. Heck. Yeah, they changed all the car names in here to be a bit more generic. There's the belt. I see crankshaft pulley. Was that one of the things that I needed? Camshaft. Nothing about crankshaft. Idle roller I got. Camshaft. Let's see. Does this thing need to come off? It really seems easy enough to come off. To be honest, I don't know much about cars, so I'm just taking stuff off. I'm just ripping it off and seeing what the condition of the car is. It's kind of fun for someone like me who doesn't know much about cars to play a game like this, just because it's not something I would really ever do in real life. See, there's another idle roller. Guess it doesn't want me to take off this first. Maybe the tensioner has to go first. Yep. Okay, well you can obviously see this is the roller that's no good because it's all rusty and gross. It still doesn't want this to come off. Maybe the belt first. Yep. And then the idle roller. Camshaft attached to that, but inside. Oh, so I need to get more in here then, huh? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's the camshaft right there. So probably this gear's got to come off. I recognize this part as being one that has to be replaced. So that's coming off, and then I need this. Seems like it wants me to take off this other crap on top first. That's unfortunate. It looks like a lot of bolts. So ignition coils are going to come first, it seems like. Can't forget to put oil back in this when we're done, too. Oh yeah, here we go. Zoom out a little bit to get all these bolts. Spark plugs, yeah. Alright, so there's the camshaft. Looks like there's some other crap holding this on. Camshaft caps, which seem to be in fine condition, but the camshaft itself is certainly not. I'm going to have to go through and... Is it valve covers as well? Yeah. I'm removing all this junk here. Let's see. God damn, there's a lot of stuff holding this down, huh? This must be a very important part of the car, said the ignorant, understanding, not guy who doesn't understand cars. So can I take this out now? Camshaft? No? Well, oh, because there's still crap over here, is that why? Oh, maybe I gotta take this off too, I suppose? Rusted color to show that it's old. Yeah, they're trying to indicate the more rusted and beat up it is, the lower quality, which is nice from a visual point of view. I'm sure a real mechanic wouldn't have that benefit, but super important part. I've done jobs like that back in the day. A lot of work. Yeah, I imagine as annoying as it is for me now, it's got to be way more annoying in real life. Okay, and there's still some mystery parts that I'm not sure about. Maybe these spark plugs are no good. Certainly some of them seem like they've seen better days. I'll go ahead and just take them off. Yeah, these spark plugs do seem like they're in relatively poor condition. Yeah, it's a kind of neat game. It just gives you a perspective on something you normally wouldn't bother with. Me personally, anyway. All right, so I need to make sure my shopping list is clear so I don't confuse myself. And basically, we need to be above 81%, so we can go through our inventory. Play Store version. Oh, like for your phone? Maybe. I'm not sure. It's a very popular series now. So, below 81%. That's quite high. I guess this is a good car, so she's actually... Alright, so we're sorted by condition. So basically, any of this stuff here that's under a certain condition, I'm going to right-click. And that's going to add it to our shopping list. And we're going to have to replace all of this stuff. I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go ahead and add this all to my list, and then I'm going to go ahead and sell all this stuff now that I know that I need it, right? It's all below 81%, so it's all got to go. Yeah, you as well. I can't remember if I got you, so I'll add you now just in case. And there we go. So that's all the good stuff. Now we got to pop here to the store. And I got my wish list here. So idle roller. 2 of those apparently were on my list. So idle roller. Idle roller A. Yep. So we need 2 of these. I need Cam Gear B 14B. Cam Gear B 14B. I'm no mechanic, but I used to help one as a mechanic assistant for money on the side. Just download it from the game store. Oh, cool! So they have a mobile version as well. It's a really fun game. I mean, I would definitely recommend it. I find it very interesting because, like I said, I would never really do this in real life, so it's kind of fun to see this perspective. We need a Cam Gear B. I'm going to take this off the list. I did buy these, so Cam Gear B 14B. So Cam Gear B 14B. That's this guy right here, so I got that. I need 3 ignition coils. Ooh. Must be a different store, probably. Let's check spark plug. Yeah, it must be a different store. Let's look at... It's not in the main shop, which... Gosh, you really think it should be, huh? But it doesn't look like it has that stuff here. Maybe it's too basic of a part. Let me just make sure I'm not spelling anything wrong. Spark? No, definitely not. So I need to go to a different store. Electronics, accessories. Is this considered a accessory? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't know why they bothered to do that, but damn their realism. Alright, so we got 3 of these spark plugs. Boom. I need ignition coils as well. Ignition coil. Just says regular, so 3 of those. Got those. I need a serpentine belt. I wonder if any of this stuff's in here. Serpentine belt. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be in here. I think this is going to be back in the main parts store again. This is electronics, so let's look up Serp. Oh, there's a lot of those. Serpentine belt A14B. Serpentine. God dang, there's a lot of belts here. Let me just look up 14B. Is that a thing I can do? 14B. Ah, you bastard. Okay. Serpentine belt A. Fine. Serpentine belt A. 14B. That's this guy right here. Thank God. Then we still need a belt tensioner. Good lord. Belt tensioner. Okay. I need a Cam Gear B. A lot of those as well. I need a 14B. Cam Gear B 14B. And I need a cam shaft 14B. Cam shaft 14B. That looks like that guy there. Last thing, Cam Gear 14. Cam Gear 14 SOHC. Looks like that guy right there. Okay, I think I have all the parts. Let me go check at the status of the car. So far so good. I still have a few parts that I haven't discovered apparently that I need to fix. I'm a bit nervous to start. Now we know why there's parts numbers on everything. No shit, man. Yeah, they make this thing a little more realistic than you might like on occasion. Oh, I wonder if is this dirty or is it actually like jacked up? I wonder if maybe these are the undiscovered parts that need repairing. Oh, I guess that's okay. Body disassemble mode. Is there a different mode I need to be on? Move car, examine, car status, interior and additional parts. Oh, okay. Bonus parts disassemble mode. Normal mode? Interesting, yeah, okay, there's a lot of weird modes. Tell this customer they need to take this to the dealer. They've got too much crap wrong. Yeah, no shit. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm actually just a starter mechanic. I don't think I can take care of all this shit that you have going on here. It looks like maybe this fluid's a bit low, actually. So maybe I'll just top some up while I'm here, I guess. A little extra fluid. Yes. I thought this game was still dead on YouTube. Oh, really? Are people already done streaming this? It is quite old, 2021 after all. But no, I mean, I just bought this thing maybe a couple weeks ago, and I never got around to playing it. Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Do you play Car Mechanic as well, Mike? All right, here we go. So we got a few various fluids that are just low as well. Maybe those are the undiscovered parts. I'm not sure. If not, I wonder if it'll just let me kind of get away with not fixing everything. That would sure be nice. Let's go ahead and go back into part mounting mode. I got the new camshaft. I think I have most of everything I need. I'm just trying to remember the order to put everything back on. Luckily they have nice little highlighted sections for dum-dums like me. So let's see, back on Yugo. A lot of bolts here. I'm not looking forward to reattaching that camshaft. There was a lot of a lot of caps I gotta put back on. I don't love that part. The discovery part's pretty cool. I wish a few things were a bit more click once, but I guess I'm kind of complaining over nothing. Real mechanics have it a lot harder than this after all. Is this an old game, says Zuma T-Man? Yes, this is a relatively older game. I don't have the necessary parts. Oh no, did I sell some stuff? Oh, what a freaking dummy, man. Okay, well that's a bummer. So I need, how do I add this to my parts list? X. I need a camshaft cap. I must have sold one of these by accident without adding it to my shopping list. I've never seen anyone streaming before. Yeah, like I said, I think this has been, there's been a few iterations of this for sure. Camshaft cap. The one I had before this was a 2018 version, and I almost didn't buy this one because I figured what's the difference upgrading to 2021, but according to the reviews it was pretty highly rated. Camshaft cap 14B. I have no idea where to buy that. Is it here? Camshaft cap? Oh god. Camshaft. Oh no. This. You could imagine somebody vegetating on this game. Yeah, you could definitely vegetate on this game. I kind of feel like I'm learning about cars as we go, to be honest. I'm probably not, but it feels that way. Like, oh man, I could probably do this in real life now if I needed to. No. I've built 30 cars on Sandbox for the past 5 months. It's really cool. Oh, wow, that's cool. I did see the Sandbox mode. I was just like, man, I definitely don't know enough about cars to actually do that. I was like, I definitely need a little hand-holding. I did the tutorial. I'm doing some of the some of the story mode missions to learn about it. Where's Big Tiger? I need Cat Cam. He's hiding. He's over here. He's sitting next to me on the couch. You can't see him. He's not electing to sit in the window right now. He's just sleepy. I need like 6 cat cams because he either sits over here in the bedroom, on a shelf somewhere, in a box down there, up in the window. I got 1 cat cam, but he is not cat camming. I don't know what to tell you. He is not feeling like it. So sandbox mode in a lot of games refers to where they stop giving you restrictions. So no money restrictions, a lot of like unlocks that are, gated behind the story mode will be available right away, stuff like that. They have it in a lot of games like this, where they just kind of let you jump in and do anything you want. Cool thing is, last month I built a Viper that goes 1400 HP. Imagine if that was a real car. Well, I think that's exactly the fun of this kind of game, especially for real people, real people, we're all real people. Especially for people who are real car fans, because you get to do things that would be so prohibitively expensive you would never get to do in real life. You could kind of rebuild your dream car, and you could drive it around, tune it up. I think it just fulfills a lot of that fantasy people have without, obviously getting into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of parts and all this other kind of stuff. Not to mention, no one has that kind of time. Most people have jobs and very limited time to do this kind of things, not least the money, of course. So yeah, it's pretty cool that stuff like that. And is this fully assembled? I have no idea. I hope so. Let's see what El Car Statuso says. Belt tensioner, idle rollers, cam gears, cam shafts. Oh yeah, so I still had those. There was an ignition coil I didn't fix. I don't know where these rubber bushings are at, to be honest with you. Ignition coil. Oh gosh, where is that? Maybe I go back into examination mode. Oh, okay. I think that's probably the bushing down there, if I had to guess. Zuma T-Man saw a Viper long ago at the local Dodge dealer. It was wicked, but they wouldn't let me sit in it because it was just you were getting your Dakota serviced. That's why I bought it in the first place, says Mike. It's really worth your money, and the basic features make it even better. Yeah, no, I could totally see it. I mean, like I said, I bought the 2018 one on a whim just because I don't know much about cars, as you'll kind of tell. I haven't played this in quite a while. But it was kind of fun getting to fulfill that fantasy of like the gearhead out there working on a car, and you know, you kind of learn as you go, and you're not worried about totally screwing up a car because it's not yours. I mean, I could just toss this thing back in the streets and there you go. But it's been very, very fun. More than I really thought it would be. Okay, so I got something. Well, let me go back out of examine mode. I know I went in here. I know I had these little guys to put back on. I'm pretty sure I bought these. Power On says, yeah, just download it from the Play Store. Sure, it'll be something inside that you have to pay money for those, and you don't have to. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the status of, of mobile gaming, unfortunately. A lot of free downloads, but then, of course, they want you to pay for this or this or that. So I don't love that, but, I mean, it's that or pay for a $15 game outright, and I think the industry is not really there, or the market's not, rather. No one's going to pay for a $15 mobile game. They'll just pass it up. So developers are really forced to do that on the mobile platform, whereas microtransactions are viewed a lot more hostilely in the PC market, and so they don't really do that. Okay, so the ignition coil, I guess that was the ignition coil, doing all those spark plugs and the little caps on top. Brake pads are still bad. Oil filter's bad. I know where that's at. I just saw the rubber bushings, so I know how to fix those. I guess I'll go ahead and deal with what should really be next. I'm not really sure. I guess probably the oil filter, since I already drained the oil out, and then while this is up, I'll have the tires I can access. Another order, but I'm not gonna get to that yet. I'm pretty sure I already drained this, but if I didn't, nope, I did, thank God. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on. Why do I still have a cam gear B? Did I buy too many, or did I not put it back on? That's not good. All right, well, we'll worry about that later. So I need an oil filter. Where does a man get an oil filter at? There's a lot of different oil filters. Also, the prices for the DLCs are even better with a 3-brand pack, only $12 to $15. It's a bargain. Yeah, it feels like the developers have really put a lot of love and care into this game, and they're not really trying to screw you over with microtransactions. The prices have been pretty reasonable, especially for all the DLC. It says I need a 14. I guess that's probably the size of an oil filter. Really don't know, but I'm going to go buy what it tells me to buy. And then I'll mount that back here. Yeah, they really do make it dummy proof. I mean, the parts labeling is a bit confusing because you have to write it down, but I guess that's what the wish list is for. So I got the oil filter. I don't know what happened to that camshaft cap. Super detailed all the way, just like how you owned your own mechanic shoppers or something. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I'm enjoying myself. I feel like I forgot to put something back on there, but I'll get back to that after I do the brake pads, maybe. Real question is, how does a man get to these rubber bushings? Can I just take them off? Oh, yeah, I can. Cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, 14%. That's definitely one of the ones that was no good. I got rubber bushing 1, 2. I guess these are all by the. Yeah, it's a bushing right there. Okay, take that off. This one's in a set. 2 bushings for 1, I guess. What, I have to take this off too? I just want the bushing. Is this? No. This doesn't feel right. Hold on a second. Let's chill out. I'm gonna chill out. This can't be what I'm looking for. Hold on a second. I think I should turn on some music or something too. Let me go ahead and pop into my. I had a browser set up for this. Let me see if I can reestablish this. Should have in my history mode. Boop, 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 boop. Got some lo-fi that I was listening to before. We'll ignore this ad while I figure out how to add this back in. Where's the Edge browser source? I guess I have to re-add that. Yeah, probably. We'll skip this. I'm going to turn some music on. You let me know if you can hear it, if it's too loud, etc. Let me turn my own audio on temporarily. I think this is probably a good volume, but you guys will tell me if it's not. Beastie Boys. Yeah, I mean, I would. I just don't want to get slammed with some copyright strikes. Let me know if the audio is too low, too loud. I just wanted something playing in the background so it's not super, super boring. Okay. I can totally hear. I think it's a good volume. Okay, well, just let me know. If you guys decide it's too loud or whatever, we can always do something about that, so. Okay. So this is clearly the bushing they were talking about. I think this is the one they were talking about. So I'm going to take this one off. 78%. Okay, yeah, I think these are the bushings I was supposed to be removing. I think I was trying to take off something totally unrelated. Let me get back in here. See how many bushings I need. Question, because why not? What's your favorite car to renovate in this game? To be honest with you, Mike, I don't have a favorite car in this game. In the 2018 games I was playing a while back, I did really enjoy renovating some of the cooler muscle cars. It kind of messes me up because they use all like the fake name brands, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge car guy, but they use all these super weird fake names that I'm like, is that a Dodge Charger, or wait, you're like, what is this again? You're like, I think this is a. And so I had fun doing like the muscle cars. The most fun I had in the 2018 game before this one was when you had enough money built up and you could start actually buying cars from the auction, and it was like your own like personal project car, and you could go in and fix it up and then flip the car. I enjoyed that flipping aspect of it more than anything else. As far as like the terms and whatnot, I'm still a bit loose on, but this is like my first day playing this game, and then once I get some money saved up, I would like to do something similar. That would be kind of the goal here. Mike, so you said you did a Viper before. What is the real world equivalent of the Viper in this game? Is it, you know what I mean? Like, is it supposed to be like a Dodge Charger? Like, what is the actual car it's supposed to represent? Or is it a Viper? You know what I mean? Like, what's the name in this game versus real life? I'm very car ignorant, so do pardon me. Car status. Okay, so those bushings need to be 81%, and I don't think, no, none of them are. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car bushings that I need. Okay, that's easy. They weren't called car bushings. Okay, bushing. Got 6 of those. Let's go put these back into place. What about you, Zuma T-Man or Power On? What about you guys? What would be your favorite car? Oh, repeat that again. Sorry, I'm in a store. No worries, Mike. I was just wondering what was your favorite car and what were the game name versus the real world name? I know like a Dodge Viper is what like the actual thing is called, but what was like the game name for it called? Because they seem to like to make up names in this game. I was just curious. Let's put this back on here. Oh, here we go. Rubber bushings, back on they go. Just looked it up, said that the game in the 2021 car mechanic is the same in real life. So they did use the real life Dodge Viper name in the game? Wow, I thought, a lot of these I thought were using fake names. I didn't realize they were using any real names, I guess. But yeah, good question. Where are you shopping at, Mike? What you buying? Oh, there's some bushings back here too. I want to somehow cram the chat a little bit closer to my main screen. I wonder how I could angle that. TJ Maxx with my parents. Oh, cool. TJ Maxx. About to leave now. Shopping for you, shopping for them, shopping for the family. You get anything good? Oh yeah, okay. I totally am missing another. How do I get over here? I just have to walk over here like some sort of animal. I want to put this damn bearing or bushing back in. There we go. Oh yeah, TJ Maxx. Been to many of them. My wife's favorite store. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, thank you, Zumati man. That was like the viral Hello Kitty hunting, right? At TJ Maxx and like Marshalls and all that. My mom is also big into that. A few people at work I know are too. They were going crazy over Hello Kitty stuff. But I guess it can be like super hard to find, so you have to like start hunting it down, which is literally Hello Kitty hunting, right? Which is kind of cool. In fact, actually, semi-related, I printed one of these for my mom, but this is a little Hello Kitty file I found online with these vicious little teeth. And I actually inset a dime in there, just a little bottle opener, you know, pop in that. I did put some magnets in the back so she could stick it to the fridge. I did give her one. This is just a extra that I was messing with, but the magnets broke off on one corner, so I made a new one for her. Lots of really good stuff there. Oh, pre-ground coffee? I guess I didn't realize. What kind of store is TJ Maxx? Am I misremembering or what? Let me look it up here. TJ Maxx. Here, let me get another window capture going on here. Call it Edge browser. And so what's going on here? What are we doing? This is I think, how do you move this down? Order, move to bottom. Well, not bottom, obviously. It needs to be one more up above the game. Okay, let's check this out here. So TJ Maxx. What is a TJ Maxx again? Oh, look, so Marshalls is on there. Is this all like the same store? Are they part of the same network or something? Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. So it looks like they have clothing, accessories. Maybe I just don't go to Marshalls. I don't know. It's like a store mostly geared towards women, probably, I guess. There's like 3 companies that are all owned by the same people. They sell the same. Other places no longer carry. Sad thing that there's only 4 people here. Mike, I couldn't agree with you more. That is very sad, and I wish more people would join us. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'll be going to one of these stores. I don't know, maybe I could pop in and do some Hello Kitty hunting or something for my mom. I'm sure she would like that. But let me turn Mr. Edge browser back off, pop into the game. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this game's not, like you said, it's dead on YouTube or getting dead, so maybe it's not super popular to watch. I don't know what made me think of this. I genuinely don't know. I was looking at more computer games to play, something to kill time with while I was 3D printing. And I saw, oh, there's a new car mechanic out. Let me go ahead and, pop in here and get the latest one. And yeah, they had a 2021 and I got it. Let's see. I think there was some problems with this chick's brakes. Yeah, this lady definitely had a lot of stuff wrong with her car. In hindsight, I know it's a story mode thing, but if I knew better, if I could have, I would have rather rejected this order, to be honest. As a Marshalls, I like to go, and they have surprisingly a lot of good stuff. Not just a women's store for sure. They sell anything from small appliances, hair dryers, toaster ovens, kitchen supplies. Oh, so it's just whatever then? It's like a Walmart, but with like surplus goods, I guess? Is it like a more less food orientated version of grocery outlet, I guess then? Yeah, from the main page, it doesn't seem like something I'd be into, but maybe I'll have to check it out then just for fun. I don't know, I don't end up going to a lot of stores, to be honest with you. Just online shopping is so convenient. Most stuff can be gotten off of Amazon, and then, you do the occasional Target pickup order for random groceries and whatnot, and you're pretty much covered. Like, I don't usually have to go perusing inside of a store. I don't know, not really my speed. I'd rather be at home. And for once, this YouTuber's actually looking and talking about my comments. Thank you so much, bro. You got a sub. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming in here and chatting with us. I mean, there's plenty of things to do and to watch. So I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my stream and interact with me. Seriously, it actually is nice to have people in here to chat with. So I appreciate you here too as well, man. Let's see. Okay, so I got one more tire to take off. I think I need to go add a bunch of this stuff to the parts list because I'm definitely not going to remember to buy all this on my own. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I do hope this kind of teaches me a bit about cars. To be honest with you, I just had to take my own car down in on Friday. I have an issue with the seatbelt, the little receiver for the seatbelt. No idea what went wrong. Totally busted. I tried WD-40. I tried jamming it with a screwdriver because that's how you fix things, by whacking it and prying at it. But nothing I could do to get the seatbelt working. And so I took it into the mechanic and they're like, oh yeah, dude, these things go out in these Chevys. I have a 2008 Chevy Silverado, and they were like, yeah, super common. Nothing you can do. You're going to have to like literally replace it. Dude, $250 for the part for that thing, which is kind of insane. Labor was, it kind of felt like they were just like almost BSing you because they're like, oh yeah, it's $250 for the part, call it another $250 for the labor, and I'm like, $500? Are you fucking serious? But I mean, you know, it's your seatbelts. There's nothing you can do. But let me add all this stuff to. What was it again? Hold on one second while I interrupt my own story. So sorry. Car status. I need 81%. So I'm just gonna go through and click on all this stuff so I don't forget. I need 81% or lower. I need to just buy new stuff. I'll need new tires, but it's not the rims. I think I need to demount these first before I actually buy them. Let me take that rim off the list because I don't feel like... Oh, I didn't even add it. Okay, good. So let me get rid of some of this stuff here. But yeah, sorry to interrupt my own story, but basically... Let me delete all this stuff. But yeah, no, they told me about $500, and I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a seatbelt. It's something totally necessary. I have no choice, have to buy it. And I shopped around to find a place they could hurry up and actually do it, because, you know, everyone's in a hurry for mechanic work. And, you know, one place was like, oh yeah, man, we'll get it in, no problem. Drop your car off with us tonight. It was Friday, and they were like, or no, excuse me, Thursday night. And then Friday, we'll work on it. Well, I called them up to nag them. Let's see, not gonna lie, next stream could be sandbox so we can be creative. No, for sure, I would not be opposed to doing a sandbox mode. I just figured I should probably do the story mode first so I could actually learn a bit more about the mechanics. Because I'm a little bit rusty, if I'm being honest. But yeah, no, I told them, okay, yeah, let's do it. And basically, they said, I already bought these, no? Rubber bushings? Definitely bought those already. I'm going to take those off the list. But they told me, yeah, we could get it done. I called them to kind of, you know, touch base at 10 o'clock on Friday, and they say, oh, actually, no, can't get the part in. Sorry, man. We could do it Monday. And I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't really have a choice. So I went and picked up my car. No seatbelt, so that's kind of sketchy, but drove it home. It's pretty close anyway. What are you going to do? At least I have a ride to work in the morning, which is also close. So Monday morning back to work. And then I told them, hey, you know what? Not to be rude, but like, you guys call me whenever you actually have the parts in, and then we'll talk. Like, I'm not going to leave my car again for you to maybe fix it. And so we'll see. I'll call them probably midday Monday if I don't hear from them. Hopefully they call me first. It'd be nice. It'd be good customer service, but we'll see what happens. But I do need that repaired. I mean, a seatbelt's pretty important. Okay, I need 4 brake pads. Let's do that. 4 brake pads. Off the list. I need 2 brake disc ventilated. 2 of these. Okay. These are off the list. Brake caliper cylinders. 2 of those. Easy enough. And 1 brake caliper. That's this guy. Okay. That's not too bad. I think I do need to probably unmount some of these tires. Yeah, this one's under, well, no, all these are actually. This one's fine, but all of these other ones are under the required amount, so I guess I'll have to unmount all of these. Okay, okay. We'll take that. So it looks like it was the... Oh, it's the actual rim. The tire's 82%, so you don't even need the... Okay, what about you? That's interesting. I wonder why... I mean, the rims look like they're in good condition, but if it's saying they're not, I mean, I guess they're not. Take... Yeah, rim again, tire's fine. Okay. Is it the case for this one too? I thought for sure it would be the tires, but maybe not. Okay. 70. Okay, so this one actually does have a bad tire then. So I need this rim, this tire, this rim, this rim. These are all fine. Okay, so I need 3 Rim Classic O2 18-inch ET0. I don't even pretend like I know what that means. Is there a... Oh, literal rim shop. Okay. Let's see. Rim Classic O2. Can I just... Yeah, I'm gonna... Rim Classic O2. Hey! Ooh. Oh, God. 18-inch ET0? Okay. What? Dude, I'm too stupid for this. This is ridiculous. 18-inch ET0. That's what it says, right? Okay, fuck. 18 ET0. I got him, I hope. Standard tire, 205, 40. I don't know what any of this means. That is awful. I don't know anything about cars. I'm telling you, it's bad. Standard tire. Okay. Not racing. Standard. All right. Standard tire. It's too bad it doesn't let you pull up both of these at one time. You just have to awkwardly tab back and forth. 205 40R18. 205 4018. So it must be, this must be the 205 40. Can't do that. Okay. 18 205 40 205 40 18. It's got to be this, right? I think I just need one tire, so I guess that was it. Yeah, that seemed right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the stuff that's below spec, and then I guess I need to go remount these guys. Okay, so this is back to installing. So let me just don't mind me real quick as I tab along. Okay, so let's do some remounting. Oh, is my chat still chatting? Hold on one second. Live chat. Test. Oh, did you guys pop out of here? Let's see. Oh, I don't see anyone else in chat. It just says I am still streaming. Mike, power on. Not sure if you guys had to bounce or not. If you did, no worries. Just trying to see if the chat's still working there. Sorry if you guys are here and I'm not seeing you. I'm still kind of learning the whole streaming setup. It seems like it's working. Maybe you guys just had to bounce. No big deal. I mean, I totally get it if that's the case. All right, got my tire. I'll take that. I'll do... Actually, I need to start another one. I need to install as that's installing and then balance this. No, power on saying still working. I don't know. I have a little feature here that's supposed to tell me if people are in chat. I don't know if it was glitching out. It was showing, oh, bathroom break. Okay, well, no worries. Yeah. I was just making sure if my chat was dropping or not, to be honest with you. Oh, Zuma's still here. Yeah, well, Mike did say he was at TJ Maxx, so to be honest, he might have had a drive home. I doubt he's going to keep streaming in the car while they're driving home. That's totally understandable. Oh, so no more car tires. I just need to balance a couple. Food break for Zuma T-Man. Yeah, no worries. I just scarfed down some pizza myself. Okay, so I gotta rebalance this. Alright, cool. Taking that bad boy. I got one more to rebalance. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. We got that. I think that's my last one. I had to rebalance. So let's go slap these bad boys back on. Everything I have should be within spec now. I'm not sure about that last few missing components I was unsure about, but that's fine. Oh, Mike, you are still here. Cool. I wasn't sure. Yeah, my chat feature thing there still says it says like if there's viewers or how many people are here. So I was just making sure. I didn't know if my thing was busted. Yeah, Mike, this YouTuber is. Yeah, I do like responding to chat. It actually kind of makes it feel a lot more fun because it feels like you're playing with people and actually having fun with your friends. So. I'm kind of streaming as much for you guys as I am for me. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here alone playing this game. So I appreciate you guys chatting with me. Sorry to bug you folks, but I was just like, oh man, did my chat drop off? Last time I was doing this stream, another gentleman was in here with us, and he was kind of helping me because I was like, oh yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this or why is this thing dropping off. So I was messing with my router and changing a couple of the settings, but I think I got everything dialed in. It's telling me now that I'm not dropping any more frames, which is great. But yeah, I was having some streaming issues. I think it's because of my Spectrum, to be honest with you, but who's to say? All right, so I got most of the parts that are super obvious that it told me needs fixing fixed. So I'm just putting everything back on. I think I got this and one more tire, and then I'm going to do a quick look around the car to see if I can find out what the mystery parts are. Besides that, I do remember we need to add oil again. Oh yeah, one more tire. Okay. So, mounting parts, brake disc. Okay, got her brake pads, brand new brake pads for you, sir. There you go. Get your calipers and your cylinder. Get this all nice and reattached. Okay, tires going back on. Everything's within spec. Looks like it's about to be a good job done. Yeah, I sure hope so. There were a couple of things that they weren't telling me what were wrong, so I'm hoping they're either optional or I somehow fixed them while we were at it. Let's take a couple quick looks here. Okay, so there are still 2 rubber bushings somewhere that are no good. I wonder, wait. Is it? I think this is supposed to have a bushing, isn't it? Okay, so it was something I found along the way. It might have been the spark plugs or something like that. I'm guessing that other bushing right there. Yeah, this one had a lot of stuff wrong with it. I was not expecting this many problems for like the 3rd car mission, but okay, I think that's actually. Oh, shoot. Brake fluid, coolant, power steering fluid. I don't think I refilled the oil, actually. Shit. Let me get back in here and lower this. Bathroom break. Wonder if they have this on Twitch. No, I'm not multi-streaming. I just have this on... Oh, if you mean this game? Yeah, someone might be having this game on Twitch. Absolutely. I did try using Twitch, but I don't know, I already had the YouTube channel mostly figured out, so I just kind of default to this. Is this over? Oh, that's over full. Yuck. All right, so we got power steering fluid. Brake fluid? I think I did that one already. Switch? Oh, I'm sorry, switch. I was like, oh, on Twitch? No, I'm not on Twitch. It's all about me. That must be what you meant, right? No. Is this game on Twitch? Yeah, it might be. It's a really popular game. I certainly wouldn't be surprised. You wanna let's see real quick. Hold on. I'll pause this. We'll pop back into Edge browser. I'll turn that back on. Let's look. Car Mechanic 2021 Switch. Oh, Pocket Edition. I don't know what year this is. You already did the brake fluid, power steering fluid. Oh, it's on the front left. Yeah, they have a Pocket Edition of Car Mechanic Simulator. Yeah, like I said, this is a pretty popular series they've had for, quite a while now, so certainly doesn't surprise me that they have a Pocket Edition. I mean, they have it on the mobile phone after all. Oh, Mike's saying he saw the 2018 one on Switch, so maybe they didn't do the newest release. Makes sense, they're saying Pocket Edition after all. That's probably the older one, huh, Mike? Still though, power on if you have a Switch and you want to play. It might be a funner experience than on the phone. I'm not sure. Mike, have you played the mobile version of this game, or is it just PC mostly for you? Yeah, you're welcome, Power On. No worries. I was curious too. I mean, I have a Switch. I do like playing mobile games, but sometimes it's hard on your phone. Other ones too, it just doesn't have the 21. Okay, so not the newest then. So I guess, what is it, PC? I know for sure I've seen Xbox has Car Simulator. I don't know if it's 21. Might be a PC only thing. What else haven't I done? Hold on a second. Other tasks. Change brake fluid. Change coolant. Oh, they want me to drain this first. So it's not, I can't just, okay. Got it. Sorry, I got a little confused. I was like, man, I'm pretty sure I topped all this stuff up. What's this guy's problem? But no, they want me to drain the old stuff. I guess that makes sense. And then I have to refill it with new. So I got all of that. I guess the brake too, right? Where's the brake? Brake servo, additional tools, drain. Yeah, I was misunderstanding the instructions a little bit. Are you able to stream games you play on the Switch? You definitely can. I've seen people do it for sure. I don't know if they use like a capture card or what they're doing. I think they have something to where they can get it through the computer and record everything on OBS first, to be honest with you. Optional task if you want to make more. Oh, so I didn't have to do this. I just had to do the bare minimum. Oh, thank you, Mike. I did not understand that those were optional then. Okay, cool. So I might ignore these in the future then, because I'm just trying to do the very basic stuff, get it done. And then I was planning on kind of racking up some dough so I could afford something else. I didn't want to just jump right into the sandbox, like I said, because I don't necessarily know how to do... Is this full? Oh, yeah, here we go. I don't necessarily know how to do all the important stuff yet. What's OBS? I don't know what it stands for, if I'm being totally truthful, but it's a broadcasting software. I think I might be able to show you. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me pause this. Let's see how I would do this. Hold, please. I think I can add another capture. How me capture OBS? Is that not? Now you must have to do some sort of. Let me discard this. Discard. Wait. We got an update here. Mike says, "Hold up! I found a CRZ cologne." Yeah, I'm doubling down with Power On. How much is it, Mike? CR7 cologne. Hello. Yeah, you must have lucked out, because I think Power On was saying it's pretty much just... Somehow, I didn't see the price, though. Uh-oh. Is it like, very expensive? Yeah, Power On was saying that they kind of just have a hodgepodge of whatever they can get their hands on, apparently, which... how do you capture just... display capture, maybe? Oh, here you go. So here's what OBS looks like, by the way. This is what I'm looking at. So here's the live stream. It looks really weird, but here's all the various settings I have, the audio mixes. This is basically allows you to capture customized scenes and whatnot. So you can turn on these various scenes, and you can change how stuff appears, right? But it's just a way of you recording everything on your PC and streaming it. Let me turn that back off. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke it. That's not good. Oh, goodness. What did I do? Oh, no. Let me undo all that. Goodness gracious. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I almost broke that somehow. Yeah, you saw the OBS, and I kind of panicked. I was like, how do I undo this? Control Z, just like normal. Let's see here. Where did my little... There's my little face. Oh, Zuma T-Man, 20 to 30 bucks normally. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. All right. We're back. A little mild panic never hurt anyone. Let me pop back into the... I'm still new at streaming, so I do not know what I'm doing. So I was told this is all extra by Mike here, so I'm gonna just kind of... I'm kind of done with this car. I don't really want to work on a car anymore. I got enough. So yeah, I totally bought that by mistake. They gave me another case. I will open it. Ta-da! This feels very loot mechanic-y, right? But I mean, I'll take the extra money. And then bonus gear parts. Okay, you got it. I don't know how much 6373 CR is supposed to be. Now I'm gonna have to look. Let me pull up here. How does me do this? I put the Edge browser back here, and then what did I say? 6373. 6373 CR to USD. That can't be right. Czech. Must be Czech dollars or something, right? Yeah, Czech krona makes more sense. I don't know how it could be less than that. So it's saying it's about 266 US dollars. So I'm broke. I am very broke. I didn't want a real life simulator. That's very cruel. Why did the Cooper turn into a sports car earlier? Dude, I don't know. I think I messed something up. To be honest with you, I think I royally screwed something up. All right, so we have another story mode. I wonder if I could take some... See, this says sloppy I think I'm going to take one of these bonus missions then. Let's go ahead and take this one. All right, so we got this bad boy. Ooh, it's a kind of cool looking car. It says it's a... Valor... What is that? A Valsen 2040. Like an old school looking car. Yeah, Mike, I don't know what happened there. That was pretty funny, but I think in the midst of my panicking, I think the game sort of freaked out too, to be honest with you. I am not sure. Let me move this over to the car lift. Alright. We got 4 people. Alright. I'll take 4 people, Mike. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Pipe up in the crowd, guys. Hello. Welcome to everyone in here watching. I appreciate you guys stopping to join us. Feel free to chat. That's kind of what we're all mostly doing, hanging out and chatting as I try to figure out this game a little bit. Oh, it's a Volvo. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's one of those old school looking cars, huh? It's interesting they use all these rip-off names, but... Oh yeah, Poweron says, oh god, it's an old Volvo. Volvo? Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. So it's just the steering rack. Oh. You can mark parts that are messed up or what? Is that... Okay. Let's lift this fucker up. It's an old That's a weird thing to say. It's not Volvo, huh? Volvo? It's an old Volvo that's an old school grocery getting mama car. Is that right? Oh goodness. Alright, let's see here. Well, I see something rusty. I'm guessing it's gonna be, yep, steering rack. So how much stuff's in my way of getting this off? Looks like this inner tie rod's not liking it. This outer tie, oh, so this whole tire needs to come off. Okay. Alright, I get it. Take the whole thing off, no problem. Makes sense. I mean, you can't just rip out the steering rack, I guess it... That made you laugh, Mike? Good. I'm glad. How do you, oh, okay, that's just the tire then. Okay, alright. Just the tire, not all the brake stuff. So, yeah, I'm guessing I have to take off this other tire while I'm now in a Burlington. Oh, the coat factory. I know Burlington. Okay. Oh, so you guys are like on a shopping trip. You guys are hitting up a couple different stores today, huh? What kind of name is that? Yeah, wow, what a great question, Mike. Yeah, I don't know what is it supposed to mean something? Like, I don't, hold on, now I'm curious too, actually, hold on. Edge browser. Come on, little guy, you can do it. There you go. Hey, chill. Burlington Coat Factory name origin. Does it tell you why? Burlington Department Store. Yeah, it does say something. Let's see. Formerly known as the... Oh, it's not called Burlington Coat Factory anymore? Is that like I'm just old or what? Burlington, formerly known as the Burlington Coat Factory, hey, chill, is an American national off-price department store realtor, a division of the Burlington Coat Factory where... No, I don't care about... What's the name from? Oh, okay, here we go. This person's name I won't pronounce convinced her husband Monroe to purchase a former factory outlet in Burlington, New Jersey? Oh, it's just named after a place. That's boring. Don't trust this site? Oh, yeah, Wikipedia can be a bit, but... You're definitely right about that, Mike. Wikipedia is not the gospel in terms of, like, real news. It only gives you a very, very rough, like, overview of stuff, and then you really have to check things out for yourself. For something like this, I wouldn't mind using it, but you're right. If I was trying to find any, like, news, I definitely would not trust it. But yeah, Burlington, New Jersey. That does make sense. They just probably named it after, a place they were from, so... That makes sense, as much as anything, I suppose, right? I'm going to start the rumor saying it was named after a guy named Bob Burlington, who used to have the Detroit car factory and make Chevy Camaros. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Honestly, if you were really malicious, you could go on Wikipedia probably and change it to what Power On just said. Excuse me. You definitely, and that is the problem. You have people who troll Wikipedia by putting, what am I doing? No, bad, stop it. By putting fake information, and it's sort of, it's up to the community to find that fake information and remove it. So you can't really trust it for anything important. For just like random crap, like what's the name of the, why is it called Burlington? It'll at least point you in the right direction in terms of like, oh, okay, it's a state or it's a city, Burlington, New Jersey. So that's fine, but yeah, definitely don't trust it for anything important. I would not stake your life on anything that it says. Okay, steering rack, fine, that's at a low percentage. Oh, 68%, so we don't need to... Zuma says, I'll second that rumor. I'll third that rumor. Maybe Mike will fourth that rumor and we'll just, we'll get it going. Let's get out of the tire shop. I don't need that. I need no tires. Gosh. I need a steering rack. 800 CR. Not sure how. Oh, that's a lot. 800? I don't have that much. Goodness gracious. You better be paying me quite a lot for this job. Let's go back and assemble this. Hey, fifth watcher. Let's go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. That's awesome. Is it? Yeah, just this. Do you have anything else wrong with this car? He just said no, sloppy steering list provided. Okay, fine. That's all fine with me. Is it just me or am I friends with this YouTuber chat? No, Mike, I don't think it's just you. I mean, it's been a lot of fun chatting with you guys. Hopefully everyone in here feels the same. Random shopping with parents. Oh, no. Mike says, oh, for your sister. Okay, you're looking for a dress for your sister, but also random shopping a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Something to do on a Sunday, right? Little family outing. That's kind of nice. Even though you probably have times when you feel like, gosh, I'd rather be doing just about anything else, I'm sure, like, it is still nice to spend time with your family. You'll look back and you will be glad you did that. Nope. Zuma T-Man, he's our third. He's saying he feels the same, Mike, so that's awesome. Looks like everyone's having fun in chat, which is exactly what the purpose of this is. Everyone's supposed to just be hanging out, having fun. All right, we got the tie rod back into place. Outer tie rod as well. This guy has low standards. He just wants it like at 70%. Dress for Sunday church, says Zuma T-Man. Yeah, what's the dress for, Mike? Is your sister going on anything in particular? Girls don't wear dresses anymore, he said. Yeah, it does feel like a special occasion sort of thing. I don't know if it's just, you know, you guys are shopping for an event or just in general. You guys have like an activity going on, church or something? It's for a dance that I don't want to go because I know it's crappy. Yeah, I don't blame you. If it's like a school dance or anything like that, they're usually pretty lame. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't think, again, in the long term you will regret going or regret not going. I've skipped a lot of them because I thought they were kind of lame at the time, and it's not some huge like, oh gosh, I stay awake at night really wishing I went to that junior high dance or the high school dance. You know, you'll be fine. If you don't go, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to feel, and you will be totally fine if you don't go. Oop, order done. But no, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, in hindsight, I could have gone to stuff like that and put myself out there a bit more. But at the time, you know, when you're at that actual age, when you're doing it, it just feels so like, bothersome, and you're like, I don't really want to. This seems pretty lame, and honestly, it probably will be at least a little lame at the time, but you know, it's something to look back on anyway. High school store and asked. Yeah, you right about that. What kind? Square dance? Power on, please. I don't think it's for a square dance. Hip hop. Mike's going to bust a move. Oh man, yeah. I know. It is a bit lame. Those kind of dances can be a bit lame. Let's see. So it looks like this mission has no particular time. It's story only. These are stories, but they're also, for some reason, timed. Don't really know why, but that's fine. I'll grab this next one, I guess. Hey, this isn't the color that the order said. What the heck? Look! It shows a blue car. Well, it does say the current and factory color are red, but what, are they too lazy to make multiple different colors? Oh, Mike says, remember y'all, I'm in a store. Sorry, Mike. I guess you can't be busting any moves right now, can you? Okay, well, no, I guess you probably do have some shame like I do. So I definitely wouldn't be dancing in a store. Some people might. I mean, you've seen people online who have no shame at all in public. They'd be, dancing and doing pranks and stuff in stores. They do not care, but I'm glad you are a sensible person, Mike, and that is not going to be what you're doing. All right, I need some filters. I need an air, fuel, and oil filter. I'm going to guess a couple of those things are up here somewhere. Oh, Ford Focus says power on. Is that what I'm staring at? What did they call this? They called this a Reno Bianco. Ford Focus, huh? Yeah, I could buy it. Now that you say it, I probably wouldn't have put two and two together without you saying it, but I could buy Ford Focus. Before I joined, I just danced 20 minutes ago. Oh, did you? You were dancing too, Mike? Just for fun, or you had an activity? Gosh, let's see. What am I doing? Filters. Where are filters? Filters? Filter. Excuse me, oh, you said or a Mazda. Yeah, I guess it could be a Mazda. Where the fuck are the filters? Is it underneath my car? Are they below, or should I? Oh yeah, I'm being, okay, hold on. I forgot, I have superpowers in this game. I can boop. I can peg those there. Okay, so there's definitely a filter there. Ooh. Well, there's one there. Where else? One back there. For fun. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Little extra dancing for fun. You get out of normal mode here. Are you a good dancer, Mike? What about you, Power On? Are you good at dancing? Oh wait, this doesn't lift all the way. What's your problem? Go up. Up, I say. Come on. Damn lift. Alright. I would not want to be standing under these in real life, but... Wait. Wait a minute. I can't take an oil filter off because there's probably still oil on it. Or in it. Yeah, not falling for that. No thanks. Let me take the oil out. Ford's name in this game is Falcon, probably something else. Oh, okay, so Falcon is what a Ford is in this game. Put this back where it belongs. I wonder if... Well, I guess we could look real quick, couldn't we? Let's see. Let me pop up this real quick. So Reno Bianco Car Mechanic 2021. Let's see if it tells us. Oh, it's a Fiat. Yeah, they're saying it's on the third generation of the Fiat Punto, also known as the Fiat Grande Punto in 2005. Okay. Well, here you go. It's supposed to be a Fiat then, I guess. Oh, wait, you have a red one right here, too. Ta-da! Little Fiat. This is a tiny car, goodness. Look at that guy crammed in there. Yeah, it's a Fiat, I guess. Go figure. Okay. Alright, Fiat it is. Let's go ahead and toggle that. Oh, wait, I don't need to toggle this off. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to get better at the back and forth of the stream. You can just do that, and then boom, there we go. Mike says, I would love to have friends like y'all. I got fake friends because my weight. Oh, shit, Mike. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, dude, people are like that, though. In real life, people just love to judge you for, like, anything. I mean, I'm not super overweight, but I'm definitely a little overweight. And so, you know, I'm a little chunky. So, you know, that's just the nature of people. But I would say it's probably not worth dealing with those people. A lot of times you just kind of have to cut people off out of your life if you don't like kind of how they are. Sometimes you feel like, oh, well, you know, it's better to have these fake friends than no one at all. But I don't know. I've cut a lot of people out of my life, and I don't feel worse off for it. Let's see, Zuma T-Man. I could totally see the Fiat there. I used to own a Fiat 19 back in the day, 3 decades ago. Oh no. That's a while ago, Zuma T-Man. Not judging, just saying. 5th grade ain't cool no mo, says Mike. Yeah, I mean, all those ages in general. I don't remember school being particularly like a fond period in my life. I mean, I got through it, but kids are, especially younger kids, struggle a lot with morality, or I should say being kind. They don't really have a lot of empathy, and so they kind of end up treating people, they don't treat people the way they would like to be treated. They can be very cruel. Mike, I remember back in the day, says Zuma T-Man, 4th grade, I started blowing up a little bit and just continued through my, what I would consider fat phase, or FF, consider FF phase. Oh, I think that means something rude. Fat phase. It comes and goes to this day, LOL. I'm also an old, can't say that word. Well, I guess I can, but I probably shouldn't be, huh? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard, right? Because it's like, most of our lifestyles aren't really conducive to activity. There's a lot of stationary moments in our life now, and we're not all really, you know, being as active as we should be, not really eating as healthy as we should be. And so I'm trying to remember. I think I started getting fat around 4th or 5th grade too, to be honest with you. It was definitely prior to middle school. I very distinctly remember like just going to town on a bag of Ruffles, drinking a Coke. I think I was like, I'm gonna date myself, playing Nintendo 64, and I was like just sitting there going, you know, just having fun. And I vaguely, I remember it very distinctly, but it's all very, you know, it gets vaguer the older you get. But my dad was like, kind of pulled me aside at one point and was like, hey, you know, just letting you know, you're getting a little overweight. And I was like, what? And he was super cool about it. Like, he wasn't like bullying me or being really mean about it. He was just like, hey, like I'm sure you probably didn't notice, like I didn't either when I was your age, but you've been, you know, eating a bit stuff you shouldn't be, drinking these sodas, not really working out or doing a lot of activity, and you're getting a little chunky. And I was like, oh, I am? And he's like, yeah, you're putting on. And he was a little chunky at the time too, so I didn't take it badly, but you know, it was sort of an eye-opener, and I think I did lose some weight at that time, but it comes and goes. I think you just, you know, sometimes you put on a little weight, sometimes you take it back off. I mean, it's just, that's life. All right, so we got one filter. I got no idea where the other filter is. I'm sure the fuel filter must be here in the back, assumedly, no? Yeah, look, this is, oh wait, fuel pump. Huh? Fuel pump's not a filter though. Gosh, that's not good. Mike says, holy lag. Oh yeah, hold on a second, I just noticed that too. What's going on here? Uh-oh. I'm seeing a lot of dropped frames. That's not good. Uh-oh. I'm seeing dropped frames. That's not good. Uh-oh. What did I do? I don't remember doing anything that would have caused a lot of lag. Let me try closing some stuff, guys. Pardon me. Sorry about that, folks. Let me see if I can close out some of this stuff to help. One moment. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Maybe my spectrum. Let me try turning off a few extra things. I don't know what's going on there, to be honest with you. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Let me make sure. I'm going to close out Steam, make sure it's not downloading any additional things here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I don't know what's really causing that necessarily. Nothing's really using a ton of network at the moment. Let's see. Just checked network use on PC. Nothing really going crazy. I think it's just my provider. Yeah, I'm not sure how much lag is coming through for you guys. I'm just even seeing in the messages I'm typing back to you guys, there's a lot of lag. I think I might try killing the stream and redoing it. Alright guys, not sure